Good afternoon, Christ the King. Great to be connecting with you today. Today is our spiritual vitamin day, and we're going to continue to go through the marks of discipleship. And today we're going to be looking at this one right here called Nurture the Relationships with Those Closest to You. Nurturing the relationships of those closest to you. First from Scripture to get our thought process going. First one's from James. James 1:19 says, "Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry." Isn't that important in our relationships today, that we listen more than we speak and that we are slow to get angry? Second is from Ephesians. "Instead, be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God, through Christ, has forgiven you." A good reminder of the forgiveness that Christ gives to us, that we're called to extend to others. From Proverbs, "A cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health." Everybody likes to hear good news. So how do we live into the mark of discipleship that says connecting with the people that are closest to you? Well, the first question to ask yourself is there anybody in my life that I haven't really spoken to for a while, or connected with, or caught up with? And when you identify those people, then give them a call or text message, or however you communicate. Sometimes just letting people know that you're thinking about them and that you want to catch up with them really brings a highlight to their day. I know when people contact me who I haven't spoken with for a while, it really makes a difference, and I appreciate them reaching out to me. So who in your life would you say is someone that you could reach out to that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, or that you want to catch up with, and just the times and the weeks go by and you just don't connect, but you'd really like to? So who are those people? And make a plan on how to connect with them. Another thing to ask yourself is, who could really use a call or a reminder that I'm thinking about them, and that I love them, and that I want to hear about how their life is going. Sometimes we live with so much isolation that we don't necessarily connect with people, or think about that there are people out there that would love to hear from us. So one of the ways that we can live out our discipleship is to remain connected to those that we love. And in order to do that, in order to keep that connection, we have to nurture the relationship. We have to be interested, and we have to listen, as the scripture said, and be slow to speak. It's got 2 ears to listen and 1 mouth to speak. So listening is a great value. But then, also share what's going on in your life. It's a way to give an overview of what your life is about at this point in your life, and just to be able to share with people that you know and that you love. It's really important, especially in this time where we're so isolated, to maintain those connections. So today, as we think about the spiritual vitamin, and we think about the 4th of July weekend that's going to be coming up, where a lot of people would normally be getting together that maybe wouldn't be, just ask yourself, who are those people that you would really like to connect with, and who are the people that could really use to hear from you. And then whatever vehicle you use, whether it's a phone or the computer or text messages, or however you connect with those that you love, or Zoom call, although some of you might be at your wit's end with Zoom calls. Just whatever way that you can remind people that you value them, and that they're important to you, and that you want to know what's going on in their life. This is a way that we can honor God, because God really wants to know us, really wants to know what's going on in our life, and wants us to share all of our hopes and dreams. So I hope today you can make your list, and you can check it twice, and then reach out to those who are closest to you, who could really use to hear from you, to remind them of how much you care for them, not just this day, but always. Have a blessed week. Thanks be to God.